Coming up on UT 10 News in HD, we'll take a look at the recent election.
And we'll show you some changes taking place on Door and Secor.
Plus, Heather Schramm has your sports. Your news in 10 minutes starts now. Thanks for joining us. I'm Ashley Roth.
And I'm Ashley Karsten. On November 2nd, Ohioans took to the polls for the 2010 midterm elections.
This year, the Republican Party swept Ohio, including the race for governor. GOP candidate John Kasich beat out current Governor Ted Strickland with 49% of the vote to Strickland's 47%. Kasich plans for Ohio include lowering taxes and transforming the education system.
If he can cut out $30 million from the state budgets in the education system, I think it's great.
The new governor will take office in January. The UT administration could be pulling the plug on your access to online resources. Mackenzie Keyline looked into the setback Carlson Library may face next semester.
In 2011, it is uncertain if Carlson will have updated e-journals and databases. Not having cutting-edge research databases will affect undergrads, grads, and faculty.
I use the online journals 2 to 3 times a week, about printing off 1 to 3 papers.
Last year, the university's operating system paid $500,000 to subscribe to electronic services. The publishers of the journals are asking the university to renew their license, but the administration has yet to approve funding.
It would set us back that we would not be as competitive as far as comparable universities, and our position would slide.
The final decision to renew the online journals will be made by President Lloyd Jacobs before Thanksgiving break. For UT 10 News, I'm Mackenzie Keyline.
Thanks, Mackenzie. Students can expect to see some major changes along Door Street, including a new Taco Bell. UT, the City of Toledo, and the Toledo community are in charge of the Door Street Corridor Vision. This vision will cost at least $9 million over the next 10 to 15 years and will develop Door Street from Bern to Washington.
We're hoping through this integrated project that we can bring more student-centered retail to campus or the area, but do it in a way that's on campus in a safe environment.
The new Taco Bell is expected to be open at the beginning of spring semester.
The College of Education is giving students the opportunity to do more with their bachelor's degree.
Cory Bishop looks into a new program at UT.
Introduced this year, the Licensure Alternative Master's Program, or LAMP, is a cohort program where students can earn a master's degree as well as their teaching license in just 1 year.
It's designed to be both graduate work and learning how to become a teacher at the same time.
Aislynn Valentine, a student in the program, says that it is a great opportunity.
I'd say it's a much better alternative than going back to school for another 4 years to get another bachelor's degree.
There are 4 main qualifications to get into the program, including passing the Praxis 2 exam. If you would like to know more about the LAMP program and how you can become a teacher, feel free to contact the College of Education at 419-530-2495 or stop by their offices at 3100 Gillum Hall. For UT 10 News, I'm Cory Bishop.
Catching a cab just got more convenient for the UT community. UT and Black and White Transportation teamed up to offer UT Rides. It's a transit service for students, faculty, and staff. To use this service, you first need to sign up for a UT Rides transportation card, put money on the card, then text or call Black and White for a ride. Vice President of External Affairs Lawrence Burns helped put the program in motion and talks about why it's beneficial for the university.
Most college communities, particularly universities our size, cab transportation is a main form of transportation for students.
Some students think it's a good way to stay safe.
You know, you go out and party or something, you automatically have a ride back. You don't have to worry about the DUI or killing anybody, so I think it's a good idea.
Currently, 12 people are signed up for UT Rides, but Burns hopes by next semester a couple hundred people will be using this service. If you're interested in learning more about UT Rides or signing up for a card, go to utrides.com. For UT 10 News, I'm Ashley Roth.
From safety on the road to safety on the gridiron, Greg Wichard looked into one of the growing dangers football players face.
The NCAA and NFL have displayed their concern for helmet-to-helmet hits resulting in player concussions. The NFL is not only fining players, but also talking about the possibility of suspensions. Last season, UT cornerback Desmond Marrow suffered a concussion during the Fresno State game. He tells us what he went through before returning to the field.
You have to get rid of your headaches, the dizziness, the throwing up symptoms, and once you get rid of those, you get cleared to play.
UT's Dr. Burton Rogers explains why concussions are so dangerous.
There are other cases where the concussive episode can lead to catastrophic vegetative results at the end, which can be fatal.
The NFL has already cracked down on helmet-to-helmet hits, fining some players in excess of $100,000. For UT10 News, I'm Greg Wichard.
Currently, the NCAA requires student athletes diagnosed with a concussion not to return to activity for the remainder of that day.
They also have to get medical clearance from a team physician. However, there is no policy that we found that restricts players from playing after multiple concussions.
It'll be interesting to see if the NCAA follows what the NFL has been doing. Stick around, we'll be back with Heather Schramm and your Rocket Sports right after this.
Headline news anchor and UT graduate Christy Paul has been given more than just great memories at UT.
You know, UT was so instrumental in preparing me for where I am today. I got such amazing opportunities here and candid guidance, and it really made the experience, quite frankly, just unforgettable. And gosh, with all the new enhancements, UT is just that much better.
To learn more, visit utmatters.com.
Welcome back. I'm Heather Schramm, and this is your UT10 Sports. We'll start out at Savage with basketball as the Lady Rockets hosted the Alaska Anchorage Seawolves in an exhibition game. The MAC favorite Rockets came out strong like MAC favorites should. Here you see Yolanda Richardson hit a layup to put the Rockets up 9-0 to start the game. The Seawolves didn't have a chance after that. Melissa Goodall drains one of her 3 3-pointers of the night. Goodall led all scorers with 13 points. Jessica Williams also hits a 3. The Rockets would drop 11 triples in the game. The Rockets go on to win an easy one, 63-37. Head coach Trisha Cullup was happy, but knows the Rockets still aren't perfect.
Overall, you know, pleased with the win, but I also know that in watching film, we're going to have a lot to improve upon before we play that first game.
Let's head over to Scott Park for the second round of the MAC Women's Soccer Tournament. The number 1 seeded Rockets took on the 5 seed Western Michigan Broncos last Friday. The Rockets hope to advance to the MAC tourney final for the first time since 2008. The Rockets came out fired up looking to win the match but would struggle early on. 10 minutes into the game, you see the Broncos slip one past the Rocket goalkeeper for the first goal of the game. From then on, the Rockets were playing a game of catch-up. Here you see Brittany Hensler pressuring the Western keeper, but the shot was deflected. The Rockets miss a golden opportunity to score as the Bronco keeper stays strong. The Western goalie had 8 saves on the day. The Rockets had good offense, firing 16 shots throughout the game, but ended up losing 1-0 to end the season. Head coach Brad Evans was not happy with this tough loss.
There's no way to express the disappointment and not, getting a result, but at the same time, it wasn't through lack of effort. I thought credit to Western, they did a great job.
Despite the upset, there was still some good news in soccer this week. Head coach Brad Evans was named MAC Coach of the Year, and freshman Rachel McLeod was named MAC Freshman of the Year.
Well, that was a tough loss, but the ladies did have a good season. Thanks, Heather. And good luck to Rocket football as they take on the Huskies at Northern Illinois. It's going to be a huge game. That's it for UT10 News. Check out our new website, ut10news.com, for our newscasts and other web-exclusive stories.
And you can always watch our award-winning newscast on YouTube and Facebook, where you can get caught up on all of your campus news whenever you want. For Ashley, Karsten, Heather Schramm, and all of our crew, I'm Ashley Roth. Have a great week and stay tuned for more news from the UT campus.